Hello everyone, my name is RWBY and I am sitting down to finish RWBY Arrowfell. I am playing Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 today, splitting it into multiple different parts for YouTube, and it's really feeling like the home stretch. I have a couple things that I want to get into. I've been playing a little bit off screen, trying to clean up, get some skill points that I missed. I know that I am still missing some, like there's some in Masit Grotto that I haven't gotten yet, and I was talking to a lot of these NPCs, and this guy says something pretty funny. Here at the Academy, we house the foremost experts in the field when it comes to skill points. That's why I know a common mistake about skill points is simply not taking advantage of them. While you can use them at any time, it may be best not to hoard them, or you could forget that they're even there. They're no use if you don't apply them. Though, I have to admit, if you held, like, 10 skill points at once, wow, that would be quite the collection. Even I would be impressed at an achievement like that, because there is an achievement in this game for holding 10 skill points at once. I'm not there yet. I think I might have applied all mine. No, I don't. I have 4 that I haven't used yet. These are what my characters are looking like right now, by the way. I haven't put any into ranged attack at all because I just simply don't believe that it's worth it. What I might do, once I have hoarded 10 and get that achievement, is I'm probably going to put 4 into Weiss's ranged attack. Her semblance, to me, is the only worthwhile part of her kit. I haven't been spoiled for, like, the last few chapters basically at all, other than, like, it's not as simple as Fifestone. So Thornmane, right? When we first meet him, he takes the mysterious orb without a second thought. You just give it to him and he's just like, alright, I've done everything I need to do, and then he leaves. And he shows up right at the very opportune moment to take control of the situation with Team BRIR. And we haven't seen him basically since. I mean, he does show up a little bit, I think in like chapters 2 or 3 or something. But we haven't seen Team BRIR at all since then. And so the thing about Team BRIR, right? They're not from Atlas. That's something that we've known since before the game's been out. WayForward had in their like press release or promotional material for the game said that Team BRIR isn't from Atlas and they're mysterious, and that's how we know about them. So obviously to me, like, okay, well, they're the villains then. And Thornmane, number 1, and I said this when I first met him, he wears red. That's not the best thing. On his, like, shoulders of his coat, he has the spikes, which are like thorns, right? Team BRIR is also, they also have a thorn motif. They also have a thorn motif, and it's just like, because one, they all have tattoos of the BRIR, which is a thorny thing, and then they all also basically all have thorns on their outfits as well, so it's just like, I mean, I know that that's not something you're supposed to pick up on, but I was just watching footage, and I look at his outfit for just a little too long, and it's like, oh no, this guy's the big bad. I mean, I know he's sus, I know he's suspicious, but, like, no, he's definitely, we're definitely gonna be fighting that man. Not to mention the fact that he didn't even try to hide his interest in that orb. He's like, oh no, I know what it is, but I'm gonna tell you what I think it could be. He's basically, and I said this as well earlier on, he's basically a miniature Ironwood. He's basically the Ironwood of the outer reaches of Solitas. He got burned, and he also got burned by Ironwood in his past, right? I keyed in on that. He's like, oh, I would have been an Aesop. I could have been an Aesop. I was in the running, and they didn't pick me because the Aesops are a team of highly specialized units that complement each other in combat. And he didn't get picked for that. So it's like, okay, yeah, no, this guy has a reason not to like Ironwood, and he's becoming an Ironwood of the outer reaches of Solitas, of the Kingdom of Atlas, in places where Ironwood doesn't really look. If you look at Volume 7, they barely, if at all, talk about outside of Atlas or outside of Mantle. They basically don't do that at all. Except for, like, Volume 7, Chapter 11. Oh, we have long-range proximity alarms all along the coast, and oh, they've been taken offline before we had a chance to realize that they exist. I did play a little bit off stream to kind of go into the places that I've been before and get skill points that I might not have seen or didn't have access to yet, and I noticed the map is a little different. It's brooding, and there's these embers in the sky, like fire and storms, and It's dark and cloudy and everything. We are on the trail of Hamlin Fifestone, heading out to Dormir Village West, which is a place that we've been told about. We're finally getting the chance to go there for the first mysterious orb that houses negative emotions and is attracting Grim. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Are you kidding me? Oh no. I kind of want to get hit by it to see what happens. That's very unnerving, but part of me, I just need to see, you know? Alright, Blake, take one for the team. What's gonna happen? So it's just, okay. I thought he would immobilize me. That's all. No. God, that effect is unnerving. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it is short as a game, but for what it needs to be, which is a Metroidvania, it's pretty standard length, to be honest. I mean, at least as far as, when I played Shantae Half Genie Hero, that game has an achievement for beating it in, like, 2 hours, you know? So theoretically, if you sped... So theoretically, if you speed ran Shantae Half Genie Hero, you could do it in 2 hours. And I'm sure that this game is very similar to that, like it in length. Hi, Penny. I need to go back and review the footage for like if this is the same salutations or if they recorded Taylor McNee 4 separate times.
Salutations.
Hello, Penny.
Salutations! Salutations! Salutations!
Fondest of greetings to you all, Team RWBY. Penny, did you manage to find something all the way out here? Indeed, official protector duty has brought me to many locations, and this is the next one for my grand mission. Your grand mission, are you ready to disclose the details on that? I don't know why I have been compelled to uncover these gates. How does that make any sense at all? Is it time for Dr. Polendina to run a virus scan on you or what? Yeah, every time we see Penny, Weiss has to say something like this. I will know soon, hopefully. Always stay positive. Thank you. Well, I found another strange magnetic gate here. This is the 4th one, by my count. In Dormir Town, that's an odd place for something like that to show up. Indeed. Were you ever able to find out what's on the other side of them? Not yet, but I am still investigating. Well, fingers crossed, I'm sure you'll find out eventually. I hope so. Be safe on your adventures, Team RWBY. So we don't have anything for these yet. Oh, jeez. Hello. Yeah, Blake makes everything in this game a little trivial. Okay. New location, Dormir Outskirts. Well, that's some fancy gear you've got there. Reminds me of those high-tech Gehen station trains they've got now. I sure love to ride on a train one day. Huntress says, please help us. Dormir Village was attacked. I've never been so frightened in all my life. The word is we're not the only place under attack. It also happened in Crossed. Okay. It's the 2nd time they've been hit. More like cursed, if you ask me. Good thing everybody evacuated that place last Grim attack. Don't let Dormir Village be the same. Like everyone else, we've barely managed to escape Dormir Village in one piece. It will be sad to start over, but at least we're all safe. I hope our friends enduring the attack in Mantle were as fortunate as we were. And the ice fisherman lady. Hello. Well, look who it is. Sure are you. What's up? Oh, hey, I remember you from the Crossed Remains. Glad to see you're safe. There's a lot of Grim out and about, so be careful. No worries there. I'm tough. Thanks again for finding that axe for me. The first combustion dust I mined went right to my sister, Sai. She was thrilled to have it. Always happy to help. And this is, okay, this is her sister. Hello there, my name's Sai. I believe you met my sister, Jor. We found an axe for her. Apparently we're pretty good at finding things. Since you helped us out, allow me to return the favor. Take some of this combustion dust. It's the purest grade of the stuff there is. That's rather uncommon dust. Anyone would be lucky to mine it in such a pure form. I've heard it being used as a fuel for machinery, but in what capacity do you use it? It really packs a punch, believe me. Harness it right, and any physical activity will feel the boost, whether throwing a fishing spear or throwing a jab. Music to my ears, I want to see what this stuff can do. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's Yang's upgrade. Let me just give it a shot. Let's go! Burn plus. Wow, that'll come in handy. I feel like I could take down a mountain. I don't know about that, but you should be able to destroy metal blocks with ease now. Yes, a very specific thing that this person who's only just met me already knows. Still useful. Yang's semblance burn has been enhanced. Yang can now execute the flaming halo technique to melt metal blocks and deal high damage to foes. That looks awesome. That looks pretty nice. So what they've just told me is that now there's 2 places that I need to check out. 3, I guess. The Mantle City Streets, Dormir Village East, and the Crossed Remains. Yep. Okay. Ambush. Oh, wait, no, this is the... Oh, God. That was easy. Only 3 more orbs to go, but we barely survived that one. We'll take a nice long vacation after this mission, sis. I'm gonna hold you to that. Come on, let's look at the next orb and get this over with. Now that I mention it, I do recall seeing the orb Ying's semblance block there too. So I feel like anywhere we saw Ying's upgraded semblance blocks is probably where these orbs are. But it is kind of weird that we've now seen 4 different places where Penny's been. Like, what's behind those, you know? Probably like Chapter 5 endgame stuff. Okay, I thought I've already gone through all of this, so I'm not sure where the hell Yang's semblance comes into play. Okay, here it is. And another ambush. No device here this time. The game is really forcing you to use Weiss's semblance here. There's no platforms, make your own. I'm glad to be at a point in the game where I'm like, I don't need to worry about my health anymore. Alright. And now the actual ambush. That's fun. Two down, 2 to go. You know, if villains like Fivestone knew how hard it was cleaning up their mess, maybe they would reconsider. I don't think that's how it works, Ruby. We can all be better people, Yang. The negative energy here from those orbs is more powerful than any of us expected. At least the Grimm seem to be fleeing the area now. Come on, let's keep moving. One really funny way I like to use Blake's semblance is like that. To be down there without ever having to even... Like, I'm down there without ever having to actually go down there. What? It's just use Blake. Just use Blake. You don't need anything else. She's best girl for a reason. Wait, was I supposed to do this one last? So that makes 4, even though this is only my 3rd ambush, my 3rd mysterious orb. Apparently, that makes 4. Time to head home. I count only 3 orbs destroyed. Okay, no, this was planned. Weiss is on the count. Weiss is counting correctly. I count only 3 orbs destroyed. Really? Because if you counted 4, we'd be done now. Don't be lazy, sis. We're almost on just 1 more. And we better hurry before the Grimm hurt anyone else. Now that you mention it, since we're saving people, alright, let's get that last orb. And up in the city streets of Atlas. I was right, it's over here, thank God. And achievement? There we go. Quite the collection. That is 10 skill points at once. And now I am finally going to invest into other characters. because I no longer need to worry about that stuff. And the last 2 for Yang's defense. And the last orb. And there we go. What? What was that? I guess I hit a stray bullet or something. 4 orbs destroyed. It is 4 this time, right? Yes, that makes 4. We did it. Go Team RWBY. Hold the celebration. We need to head back to General Ironwood without delay. Okay. Ironwood's office. We really are heading back there without delay. Okay. Excellent work again, team. All 4 orbs have been destroyed, and any remaining Grim have vacated the areas. Was there ever any doubt? Maybe a little. I meant from Ironwood, sister. Regrettably, Lieutenant Harper has just received intel on yet another urgent threat. We're not catching a break, are we? Lieutenant, if you will. Team RWBY, a new transmission from one of our intelligence brigades indicates that the true threat responsible for the orbs was not Fivestone. Oh, who would have thought? Didn't seem that way after what he said. Who was Fivestone working for that? We do not know their exact identity, but what we do know is they have set up a secret base in the barren tundra to the east. The quickest way to reach the location is by train. Therefore, we are sending a battalion of Atlesian forces by train to investigate, and we would like you to accompany them. Let's have you go to Gehen Station, Team RWBY. That's right, someone mentioned that just now in one of the settlements that we went to. From there, take the train Harper has set up to the location of interest and find out what's going on. If there's a threat, I trust you will deal with it. Consider it done. So that's west. But if you go east enough, you go west, don't you?
Oh, east? I thought you said west. That's west, Patrick.
There, that's where you can find the train that's ready to disembark. It will take you to your next location. Ah, nice relaxing train ride. That's riding in style for once. Let's hope there's room left in the first-class car. And not a bunch of enemies waiting to attack us. Why do you always jinx things, RWBY? I didn't. But if I did, then I'd also like to jinx that one of the train cars is full of soft bunnies. Enough, we're counting on you, Team RWBY. Good luck. Okay. At this point, let's just level up Yang a little bit and head west to the station. Hello. Claret Ochre. You must be the huntresses here to board the caravan. That's right, we heard there's danger at the coast, and this was the quickest way there. Danger? I'm just the receptionist for the caravan, but, sorry about that. Yes, we're the huntresses. Not at all. The fare for you and the Atlesian soldiers has all been covered by the academy, so we're good to go. That is, we'll leave as soon as you're ready to board. Are you ready? Dude, she cute. Yes, I am ready to board. Very well. Please step on board and, good luck with that danger stuff. Really? We have to fight Atlesian... Now that's fishy. I sure didn't think we'd be getting that. Fun, fun, fun. So you're working with Atlesian soldiers, huh? Well, I guess if our enemies did get their hands on Atlesian tech, it wouldn't be too surprised that they could have, like, contracted their own soldiers or something like that. But it is just weird seeing, like, this armor. Wait, is there something on the... I'm pretty sure that's just a symbol for Atlas on his back. I was like, what's that symbol? It's just probably the symbol for the kingdom. What's the big idea? This is too weird. The Atlesian soldiers all got all aggressive and are attacking us. Something's not right. No time to stop and ponder. There's more up ahead. Yang would not use the word ponder, but okay. Ambush? Ambush. Alright, I'm very, very low. I keep losing the second to last heart. I am dangerously low. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the secret to this game, is just keep defeating enemies. And eventually, you will get enough health to sustain the fight. Wait, what was that? Somehow I, like, landed on top of the... That was interesting. I went right into that. Fine, fine. Blake's semblance is really useful in ambushes. I have to agree. That was actually something... Because I played the demo for this game at RTX back in July. They had a working version of basically the tutorial level. And that was something that there was a developer there with us. And he said that Yang or Blake's semblance is really useful in situations where you're in a crowded room of a bunch of small enemies. And I was like, that's a very specific thing that you just mentioned. That's definitely going to come into play. And, ambushes. Oh god, yeah, this is like a boss rush type thing. Come on. Well, at least I just got that heart 2 seconds earlier. Wow, you went really high up. I did kind of just walk right into him, didn't I? All right. That's the first time since like chapter 1 of the game. I'm not kidding. It has been a long time since I've gotten a total reset, a total game over. Jeez, really? Oh my god. All right. Totally forgot. Oh my god. Really? One of these guys? That really is a cheap trick, but I'm so glad I learned it. There's gotta be a misunderstanding here. Can we just, like, talk this out? More incoming ahead. There's just no end to this attack, is there? Okay, so this is the cutscene that we've seen quite a bit of. No, this is like Dale North or somebody. No, this is Caleb Hiles right here. Awesome. Or at least I think this is Caleb Hiles, right? I know he's on the soundtrack.
Well, that was fun. Why aren't Lysian troops attacking us?
And why here? Harper! She wanted to get us out here in the middle of nowhere! She set us up! It's a trap!
Yeah. I definitely thought, because Harper was working with Thornmane, so yeah. Yeah, BRIR. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I remember seeing this actually. I remember seeing RWBY just stuck in the snow. It's those other huntresses. Did you see those mercenaries from Essen? What were they called? Now I'm starting to forget. Briar Patch or Briar Bunch? Team BRIR. That's not as catchy. Are you sure it was them, Weiss? Positive, although I'm not sure what they're doing here. Be careful, we might be in for an ambush. Yeah. I gotta admit, I wasn't quite trusting Harper for a bit. And part of that is because I know she's been working with Thornmane, but I'm curious as to, like, what Ironwood has to do with this, because these are ultimately his soldiers. And Team BRIR. I think this is the first time that we've seen their in-game sprites, or in-game models. Hello, ladies. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, we've already met. Team RWBY at your service. Right, Team RWBY. And you're Team BRIR, right? We are Bianca, Roan, Ivy, and Ruda. How do you know who gets each... How do you know who gets each R? What a ridiculous question. It's alphabetical. Enough chatting. Let's beat these brats up, Bianca. Get ready for my pins and needles. Stay your whip, Ivy. Let's not be so hasty. I need our new friends to understand just how thorny their current situation is. What are you doing here? Clearing up the trash. Tell us who you work for, Team BRIR. We work for ourselves, but in this case, we're here to stop you from causing any more trouble for Bram Thornmane. Exactly. I already knew that. Like, to be honest, like, you look at... I don't think I can bring the cursor up. Oh, I can. I mean, come on. Thorns. He's got these thorns on his outfit, too. Like, after a while, it wasn't stinking by me anymore. Thornmane is behind this? Yes, I'm well aware. Or his companion. I mean, Lieutenant Colonel Harper. RWBY, you are right. Wait, she and Thornmane are... I feel nauseous. Alright, this is getting old. Come on, Team BRIR, let's roll these princesses. Do I have to fight all four, or is it like one by one? Yeah. So she's using... Okay, or you could just show up right there. I don't care. I'm good. Come on. I get the feeling that I'm so close. Do I have any idea if I am or not? No, but I just feel like it. Oh my god. I will say, I thought the... There we go. One heart left. I can't believe these kids just overpowered us. Undisciplined little snots. You got lucky. Get ready for round 2. Not now, we've got other priorities. Who knows where else Team RWBY here has hidden orbs that they stole from Fort Arrowfell. You're kidding, right? We didn't do anything like that. Don't expect us to believe your lies. You know that Thornmane set the record straight shortly after our encounter, right? We've been ready for all your little scheming plans all along. We didn't steal anything. Did you think we wouldn't notice you were literally carrying one of the orbs with you that moment we first encountered you? We were investigating it for ourselves, trying to find out the origin. We didn't know that it was dangerous. They seem sincere, or particularly good fakers. That's enough. Our duty as the keepers of Arrowfell is more important than anything we can accomplish here right now. Until we meet again, Team RWBY, and I'm sure we will meet again. Fun, 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 fun. Well, that's ominous. See, I got goosebumps. Big talk from a team so easily beaten, and that's true. First try, baby. I guess those BRIRs aren't so sharp after all. I don't get it. Of course, RWBY. She knew it was a joke. She can understand that it was a joke. Doesn't mean she got the joke. I can't believe they think we were the ones who planted the orbs. It had to be Thornmane and Harper coordinating this all along. Thornmane is keeping Team BRIR in the dark because Team BRIR, if they are this keepers of Arrowfell, and their ultimate goal is really just to defend Arrowfell in some capacity. I'm not sure why they would want that. But if they are a team who are the keepers of Arrowfell, which I am led to believe that they were being sincere, then Thornmane set them up. Lieutenant Harper set them up. To me, it's Harper on top, then Thornmane. So it had to be Thornmane and Harper coordinating this all along. But why? Come on, it's time to get out of here. Right, we better speak with General Ironwood as soon as possible. Let's head back to Alice Academy then. How are we going to get back? How do you expect us to just leave all the way out here? How are we feasibly going to get back? Chapter 5, The End of Arrowfell. Team RWBY, apologies for the unnecessary bout of danger. I'm relieved you were able to overcome whatever trap has been set for you. No more trains, right? We can all agree on that. That was a rude surprise. Atlas does strive to protect our own, but it's rare we must account for such a breath of faith. I'm pleased to see you're all safe. Just when I consider it's best to let go of my trust issues. Well, it appears you've reached the same conclusion. That caravan was set to be a trap by none other than Olive Harper. Just where is she now? My fist would like to have a word with her. The lieutenant has escaped, but detaining her is not our highest priority. What? Why? That's because the real threat here isn't Harper, is it? Correct. The Aesops pieced together that this whole plan was secretly orchestrated by Thornmane. Amoncio Glass, who's provided the blueprints of Arrowfell technology from Thornmane, produced and distributed the tech for personal profit. The most dangerous of the tech, the orbs, were smuggled to Fivestone, who we believe worked under a serious threat. Only his unique semblance could power the orbs. Lieutenant had been spying on the Atlas military from the inside. Each time our intelligence was close to a lead, she would forsake an ally to the operation to misdirect us from the truth. Meanwhile, Thornmane has been powerful enough to amass armies of Grimm with an experimental military-grade defense. What we didn't know is if this attack is on the development of enemy tower or something else entirely. However, a foe with Arrowfell access should have us on highest alert. Arrowfell, that's a suspended military operation. Right. My predecessors were the ones who put an end to the project for this very reason. The technology was deemed too dangerous and high risk to be in the wrong hands. The keepers of Arrowfell were the only ones who should have legitimate access, but their identity was taken to the grave by my predecessors. Probably so that Ironwood couldn't get access to it. It's been a mystery and a potential hole in our security that keeps the Atlas Council up at night. But I don't believe anyone suspected it could be this dire. Hold on. You said the Keepers of Arrowfell. Do you know something, sis? It was something Bianca said. General Ironwood, the Keepers of Arrowfell are Team BRIR. Then it's true, the unknown group of mercenaries that the Aesops were looking into truly are involved. I see. Team RWBY, I believe you already understand what to do next. You will need to find a way into Fort Arrowfell to halt Thornmane's plans, whatever they may be. The Aesops suspect the entrance to be at these coordinates. The orbs are just the beginning. Since Thornmane has infiltrated Fort Arrowfell, there are countless weapons at his disposal. I'll call the Aesops in to assist where possible, but the first line of securing Fort Arrowfell and taking down Thornmane is on you. This is the kind of mission we've trained our whole lives for. Thornmane has the power to harm many people. We won't let that happen. Even if it's our toughest task yet, there's no way we'll back down now. Team RWBY's on it, General Ironwood. Let's go. Alright, so that's gonna do it for part 4. This has been quite a lot, and the game is largely shaping up to be what I had thought, though I am interested in Team BRIR as not being necessarily villains, because it's not that simple, you know, to have them as the keepers of Arrowfell that are doing the job that nobody knows about, as heroes in the background who aren't going to make any headlines, which would also explain why they aren't in any Elysian records, because they're not from Atlas as a kingdom. They are from what I would imagine to be the outskirts of Atlas. They're not from the Atlas as we know it. They're not from Mansell. They're not from the city of Atlas, right? So it's great to see things like that are completely unexpected, and it is not as cut and dry, even though it really looked like it, that Thornmain was kind of their leader or their boss in a sense as a team, because he has a Thorn motif and so do they, which is kind of honestly very weird that that's not the case. But now we're on the home stretch. We have nobody but the man himself, Thornmain, to really take out. So it all comes down to this. I hope you look forward to part 5 of this Let's Play series, Chapter 5, The End of Arrowfell. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. I'm Rising. Have a good one.